Okay, and so he plays through that, you know, until you get to the bridge between the two verse parts. And how the bridge works then is you end on the D, like I just showed you, and then you slide down to a C power chord, and then down to, I guess, a B minor, then this the first fret power chord, and then A minor, or not A minor, sorry, A, and then I guess a D major, just the power chord there on the 6th fret of the, you know, starting on the 2nd string down. So that chord progression then is you end, regular verse, and then back to the E minor, and then through the chord progression that I had showed you before with the. Okay, and then so after you play through that a few more times through the verses, the next part is it ends. I play through that a few times, and then I replay on the record. They kind of just go into their jam part right there, and that's when, you know, everything kind of kicks in and it gets really good. But if you're playing acoustic guitar by yourself, obviously you can't bring everybody in, and so, you know, my rendition of it here is just for acoustic. So I play through just with no singing on that part for a couple bars. And again, end on the D, but then as we end on the D there, I do a D, but I'm putting I play through the D a couple times, and then you go to this, you go. So that's just the D with your pinky on the 4th fret. So in essence, you're playing just the 2, 3, 3, and then the regular D, 2, 3, 2. You can just do it, hammer on and off with your pinky. This is the part where he's saying, I'm scared of the water. And then the next chord you go to is a variation. It's just a C chord. And so what that's going to be then is 5, 5, 3. And then you're again hammering on and off with your pinky onto the 5th fret of the 2nd string down from the bottom. So it's 5, 5, 3, and then basically 5, 5, 5. But you would want to hammer on and off with your pinky because he plays it like. I'm scared of the water. I'm scared. Get it? Alright, so oh, actually, before you go into that part, sorry, there's, after you play through the majority verse part like I showed you before, he actually goes into the chorus. See, I skipped over the chorus here. So the chorus is pretty simple. It's basically just a G, and I play it just with these 2 fingers, and then a C just with those 2 fingers. So you end up, you know, going through the verse with ending up on your D with majority verse, and then when you go into the chorus, it's, you know, oceans never listen to us anyway, and oceans never listen to us anyway, and if I fell into the dream, you know, or whatever. So you see that's just over and over again on the chorus. So you just do that a bunch of times, and then he goes, they all kind of start jamming again on the actual record. So that's when I again just play through the majority verse part there, the E, B minor to A minor, B, B minor, whatnot. Play through that a couple more times, and then you go into the I'm afraid of the water. Okay? And so let's see, and then after you play through that, you go back into the chorus again. Oceans never, you know, whatnot. And so play again through that, and you just kind of, on the last time, strum it out and let it ring out, and then there's a little bit of a pause, and then it goes so, and then the part where it says don't make a sound, that's going to be back into the beginning riff that I showed you where it's don't make a sound. So I just play through that a few times and then end like that. Okay? So it's a little bit more complex song than some of the other ones I've shown you. And there's a little bit more complex strumming pattern in the beginning part, but the rest of the song's pretty straightforward, just, you know, a lot of just straightforward strumming. Yeah, so that's basically just how you put all the parts together. Those are all the parts, and if you want to, you can watch the part 1 of my tutorial again to see, you know, exactly how many times I play through the verses and everything if you need to get that down. And that's basically the whole song. Alright, good luck learning that, and we'll see you soon.